everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you? I hope you all had a beautiful weekend. You relaxed, you did some cool things, and now you're energized again to step into this new week. New week, new opportunities, and new stuff are going to happen. As always, I'm really excited for Mondays. I'm not one of those persons that think that Monday is not a good day. I actually love Mondays. Alright guys, please let me know if you can listen to me well. I don't know, maybe I changed again some settings. I don't know why I always do that, but yep, please let me know. And what else? Before we get started, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. That would be amazing. And for today we are going to review 4 projects. If you also want to take part, you can just check the description box and there you will find a link. In that link, the only thing that I need from you is to fill your URL of your project. It can be anything. It can be a project in GitHub, in codepen, or I don't know, hosted anywhere else that you maybe like. As always, leave a comment in the chat and I will read it as soon as I can. And it would be nice if we could have like a chat or something. I would really like that. And yep, I will not stall and I will start with the first website, which is the one that you see right now. It's coming to us from Ganesh. And Ganesh said that he used that website, but he's trying to find ways maybe to improve it, or he just wants some general suggestions. So, thank you Tor for letting me know about the sound. That's really cool. Thank you. So, yep, I like Ganesh's theme. I don't know what exactly is it, but I do like it. I like that it's playful, and he says that he is a developer, a JavaScript lover, but also a designer. When you are a designer, then you can play a little bit more with the colors, with the animations and stuff like that. But usually when you are just a developer, you want something simpler. So because he says that he's also a designer, I like that I can see these small animations and you know, all of this kind of stuff. Okay, the first thing that I notice is the picture, the name, the profession, and the social media links. That's awesome. I do really like that. I like the color contrast. I like the font size. So let's scroll it down and see what else we have. We have the About Me section, and we also have a few words here. I read that text, and I'm just going to say that here in the last sentence it says, also, I am good at developing mobile app using Flutter. I would suggest you to change that into apps. So it would say, also, I'm good at developing mobile apps, in plural, using Flutter. And another small suggestion would be to maybe keep it as I am or I am, you know, with the apostrophe. But all in all, this is like a nice thing. From the other hand, you have that thing here with your skills, development, Angular, JavaScript, mobile development, and UI design. As I have said in a previous review, I'm not really, I don't know, it's not really my style on seeing you giving a percentage on yourself. It's a little bit weird, and I don't think that everyone would like give you the same number. So it's one thing to say, I know development or web development, which maybe is better because you have here development and you also have here mobile development. So maybe you could do that web development or app development. Anyway, maybe you think you are 95%, but maybe I think that you are like 100%. Maybe you think that in Angular you're 75, but I think that you're 50. I don't know, maybe you're great, maybe you're not so great, really, I don't know, but I think that this is not like the correct way to show your skills. You could say, as I said before, that your skills include web development, Angular, JavaScript, mobile development, and UI design. And then you have download CV, which is cool, and then you have more. Because we are talking about your portfolio, which is the part that you want to show yourself, you don't want to hide stuff. And here, with that button, the more button, you're hiding stuff. We don't want that. So my small suggestion here would be to disappear that button with more and less, and show everything from the start, so the other person won't have to click that. It's a small button, maybe someone will miss it. So as you have it here with skills and tools, that's how I would suggest you to do the same thing up here. So for the skills and tools, you have front-end, back-end tools here, IDEs and OS, operating systems, version control system, and then again this part with your skills and the percentage, which, as I said, it's not the best one, at least for me. Let's continue a little bit more. Then you have projects completed, cup of tea, satisfied clients, and nominees winner. Okay, here I would like to know, you have here projects completed, but now I'm wondering, how many projects didn't you complete? Or I am wondering how many clients weren't satisfied, or I am wondering in how many things did you participated and you won in 7 of them. I think that here I need more information, or just don't include those things. That thing with the nominees winner, I like that, but I would suggest you to add some more information, like what did you win, where or how did you win, what projects were they, and stuff like that. And as for this, I'm not really sure, like every time that you get a client, will you go in this number and change it? Will it go 22, 23, 24? And what if your clients are not satisfied, but you did a lot of projects for them and you completed those projects? Maybe then you will have 100 projects and just 21 clients. I don't know, I'm not, again, really sure about that part. People in the comments, if you have a different opinion than mine, let me know and maybe we can discuss it more. As I said, I want these reviews to be interactive, so really if you have any suggestion or a different opinion than mine, feel free to comment it. Cool, let's keep going with the services. So all in all, I like that part with the services. My only thing is about this middle one, because it's yellow and the color is white, and I think that the color contrast is quite small and it's not very easily to be read, so I would suggest you to change that color. The yellow color looks good with that bluish, but not so much with white. It goes well with white, but it's a little bit difficult to read what's going on here. Okay, other than that, I do like that blue one and that pink one. We have want to get in touch with me, click here to contact me. I think that if I click here, I will be transferred to contact, and for now I don't want to do that. So let's just go a little bit lower and check out the experience. In the experience, you start from 2014 and you go until 2019 to present. So you have master's, bachelor. My suggestion here would be to make this part, that part on the left of the screen, and have this part over here, because we start from 2019 to present as we do it in the resume, and we go until the end. So the last part that I would like to see here would be your high school, and instead on this column it should be the internship. So the first thing is that about the experience, and the second thing is that here you have web developer. After the internship I started working blah blah blah. You don't want that, because you have after the internship, but internship comes after, so the other person hasn't read about your internship. So I would suggest you to remove that that sentence, remove it. You don't want that, because the other person doesn't still know that you are an intern, because they haven't read that thing yet. Okay, so yeah, just change those columns and delete that thing, and I think that it will look quite better. Now let's check the rest, and it works. We have everything: personal, professional, and self-taught, and I can see quite a few things here. That's cool, that's nice. My issue here is that I'm not sure if I understand the difference between personal and self-taught. Really, I'm not sure that I understand the difference. From one hand, I know what self-taught means. From the other hand, I know what personal means, but I'm not really sure that I understand the difference. So yeah, maybe you could try to give here like something else, I don't know, but maybe to make it a little bit more clear for the other person, or maybe have your self-taught things inside the personal and professional, because as a self-taught maybe you did some things and those things maybe belong to your personal projects and to your professional projects. So let's jump a little bit into the comments. I see Senior Zwanti, which says hello and first time in live stream. Hi, I hope that you enjoy this live stream, and if you have like any suggestion, feel free to comment below. And I also see Anmol that he deleted some comments. Oh, I'm not sure why you did that, and I didn't read that. Anyway, let's go back into the review, and again, people, if you have like more comments, more suggestions, please let me know. So in the recent work, let's click on something and I can see an image and then some details. This is the link to go to that project, but again, you could possibly make that a little bit bigger and provide more information, like when did you do that work, did you collaborate with anyone, was it difficult, was it easy, which person is going to use it, you know, stuff like that. Just be a little bit more creative and give a little bit more information. Again, because we are talking about your portfolio, we want to see a lot of stuff about your project. So this is like actually a general suggestion to the people who has portfolios. Feel free to add a lot of things, okay? So really feel free. Let's continue to clients and reviews. We have here, I think that, yeah, we have here 3 people. I like the small animation down here. Maybe if you want to add something extra, it could be the arrows here, like a lot of websites have them, because sometimes maybe the user is not very familiar on how the client's review system works, so maybe he's not going to scroll, but if they see the arrows on left and the right parts, maybe they will think about scrolling or, you know, just clicking on the buttons. But overall, again, this is like a nice addition to your portfolio. Now the next section, which again I'm in the section of works, I don't really understand why you have that part. Is that part something that has to do with your skills? Is that part has like is about services or about projects? I'm not sure what this part is all about. Maybe you could, like, I don't know, change the naming and make it something else, or even delete that whole part, because like personally I'm not really sure what's the point of it. And also the word works, again, it's a little bit weird. Maybe you have to make it in single, maybe work, maybe projects. I'm not sure exactly what you mean, but I would change that word. I don't think that plural is the suitable like word here. Okay, and now let's continue with the latest posts. In the latest posts, I can see 3 of your posts. I'm not sure if you have like more posts and you decided to only show these 3. If you have more posts, then again I would suggest you to include them somewhere here, or maybe just add a button with more, so when I click on that more button, I can see more of your projects. Now let's just click on one of those projects, and I'm being transferred into another website. This is cool. I'm being transferred to Dev2. I like that, but again, I would like to see more of your posts. Okay, and then we have the get in touch, which is like pretty cool. I wouldn't change anything here. We have name, address, subject, and message, and then the send message. This is nice. And the last part, which is the footer, maybe you could think of adding some social media links. Okay guys, that was it, and very quickly let's check it on a mobile form. I think that in a mobile form it looks pretty well. I've already checked it and I don't think that I would like change anything. Like the responsiveness, it's quite good, everything is there. So yeah, all in all, it's a really nice work. The theme works well for you. You have a lot of information, but again, you could add some more information into the project sections, into the post sections, but keep the theme and just be a little bit careful with some words and like some grammar mistakes and stuff like that. Okay, guys, let's continue to the other website, which is coming to us from Jimmy. And before we forget about that, if we have like new people that like got into the live stream now, you can check out the description box, and there you can find a link to participate with your own project or your own website, or also you will find the URLs about the projects that I am currently reviewing, and I hope that you like them. Okay, now let's continue with Jim's project. I think that Jim built that project on his own. I'm not sure, but this is what I think. I like that he has like this cool thing right here. His page is minimal. He has only black and white. I do like that. But then he has also some nice touches. For example, in the social media links, he has like this different kind of colors, which I think that is a nice addition. We have the email and the resume, and then quite some text. I like that I have that text here. It's well written, so we are good here. And then we continue with skills. I'm not sure why I cannot like click on that skills. I cannot hover on that, like I cannot copy and paste it. And as I said on previous projects, I do believe that it's nice to let the other people to hover over things, or to just, you know, quickly copy and paste those things. And now I'm just scrolling and I cannot do that. Okay, here I did it, but I did like the whole thing and I cannot do it again. Anyway, this is the skills part. I think that I would like to see some more variety. Maybe you could add here some images. For example, you know, HTML, just have an image with the HTML. You know, JavaScript, again, you can have the icon of the JavaScript and stuff like that. And skills is the last section, so probably you have projects also. And I know that you have projects because you have GitHub here, and you also have hosted that project on GitHub. So I know that you have projects, and I think that I would like to see in your portfolio all those projects that I'm sure you have on your GitHub account. And maybe you also write posts, and I would also love to see your posts into your portfolios. These are my suggestions about this portfolio, but I also checked it in mobile, and I have to tell you here that the responsiveness is not so good. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why. Maybe you didn't notice that, maybe you didn't have the time to fix that, but really be a little bit more careful about the responsiveness. I tried different screens and different mobiles, and everywhere like I had the same issue about the responsiveness, so really be a little bit more careful with that part. A lot of people like the last few years are checking the websites through their mobile phone and not through the desktop, so yeah, I think that you get the point. Alright guys, cool. Let's continue a little bit more with the third project that we are going to see, and this time this project is not a portfolio. This project is coming to us from Be Heard, and he told me, he left a message and he said that he did that by watching a tutorial from Clever Programmer, and it's a clone obviously from Twitter. I think that overall this clone looks pretty good, like especially that left part right here with Twitter and you know, that section over here. Maybe it's kind of big, so maybe the ratio isn't the best, but other than that it looks pretty good, sorry. And I think that the tweet button, like the font size, could be a little bit bigger. Now, the other thing is that although I'm trying to click into the different buttons, I cannot do anything. Probably it's a clone just from the first page. Again, I'm not sure. Then my other suggestions or things that could be improved are here. Like for example, you have optional enter the image URL, or like you have here the delete, which, you know, I think that it could be improved. Maybe you could have like an X button, or even better, like an icon of a bin or a trash bin. So I think that that would, you know, work better. And I also tried to use those buttons, but I couldn't do anything. The only thing that it seems kind of working is that heart button, but you know, like nothing else. And I also left that thing. So this is me. Hello people, I am Aleph. So this is working. I can do something right now. So let's say that I will write, yeah, I noticed that Senior Zhuan T wrote before. So we do have that. Yeah, I noticed. I don't know, maybe it's something isn't working really well because it's getting on the second part. So the first one is this, the second one is this. So okay, actually the third part. And okay, I just saw a comment right now which says, can I submit URL here too? I came here from Twitter. Hi, and thanks for coming. I think that I would prefer just if you check the description box, you can find a URL. It's a Google form and you can submit your project there. If you want, you can also leave a comment here, but I would prefer to have your URL on the Google form from the description box because it's easier for me to handle all of your responses. Okay, but yeah, if you think that this is like too much, yeah, feel free to do that here as well. Okay, I think that all in all, that's it with this project. I also checked it into a mobile. Twitter is a mobile first application, so it's really important to make things work perfectly also in a mobile form, especially when we are talking about Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. All of those things are mobile first, so they really look great and on point into a mobile form. And here I'm not really sure that this is the best that it can be. For example, the button of delete, it takes up too much place, and when we are on mobiles, we don't need things to take up so much place. Like really, if it was like a bin, a trash bin, and if it was like somewhere here, I think that it would be like more suitable. Again, this is my opinion, guys. If you have like any other opinion, just leave a comment and we can discuss it more. Okay, I will continue with our last project for the day, which again is coming from Be Hard. So, yep, guys, if you want, you can leave me as many as websites or projects you have. I don't mind. I can review all of them for free, obviously. So let's check that project, which is a portfolio one. And it says, hi, I am Be Heard. I create beautiful and responsive websites. I'm not sure about the responsive because we checked that one and it wasn't so responsive, but yeah, I don't want to be mean. We have the learn more about me and an icon. I will just click here and I am on the about section, so I'm in this section. Maybe I would prefer to highlight that section so I know where I am. Okay, so maybe about, and then when I scroll more, I am on skills, so I would like to know that. Then I'm on projects, so I think that you get what I mean. Here I would also maybe prefer to see your social media links and an image of yourself and not a stock image. Having a stock image is the easy solution, but we want to see your creativity, and by having a stock image, I don't really get that feeling of the creativity. And also, I don't know why, but I was checking that image like all the time, and I was wondering why that mobile phone is upside down. But yeah, anyway, this is just such a small detail. Okay, that is the first thing that we see, and then we have the about section, which, as I said, I would prefer to see that part highlighted. So, how I feel about websites. Is this a question? How I feel about websites. How do I feel about websites? I don't know. I'm not really sure about that main sentence right here. I don't know. I think that I would change that, or you could say just how I feel about websites. You don't need the so, just how I feel websites. I think that it would be a little bit better. I'm not going to read that part right here, it is quite good. And I also have to mention that I like the font size and the font family. I like that it's big and I like that I can read it quite easily. Now continuing, we have the skills, and again we have like with images and written what are the skills of that person. It's like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Git, React, and SCSS. Again, this is kind of cool. I'm not really sure about that part. that one box is above the other, and also here like this the third box is outside of another box. So maybe here the responsiveness isn't like the best that it could be, but because you say that you create responsive websites, I would expect like that thing with the boxes to, you know, have like a different style. And maybe you could actually just remove the boxes and have only the image and the text. Maybe this is enough. You don't need so many texts. As you can see here, you have like the background one, which is this white one, then you have that again, the white with a black border, and then you have also that one with some radius and maybe some shadow. I'm not sure, but I think that you get the point again, guys. Here, if you have like a different opinion, leave a comment. If you have like any other suggestion, leave a comment. And now let's check the part with my recent projects, with which I think that it's this one, the projects. Okay, I want to ask here, do you have like only these 3 projects? I think not, because one of those projects is the React app, so you could like include it here. And yes, okay, you say my recent projects, but where can I find more of your projects? You could possibly have a link here to check most of your projects. I will just click on the middle one and I can see that I'm being transferred to that actual project. As I have said before, we don't want that. I should be clicking and it should be like right clicking, so opening in a different tab. So also be a little bit more careful about that. And like, please share some more information about how you build those projects. What was your inspiration? Did you build them alone? Where are you on a team? And you know, more and more and more information. Okay, this is now the last part. Again, I can see your name. I'm not sure why I can see your name again. I mean, I can see your name all the time here, so I don't think that we need it also here. And then we have passion, quick learning and growing every day. I do like that. It shows that you are really a passionate person and you love your job. I do also like that I can see all of your social media links here, and I checked some of them and I think that you are doing quite a good job. Maybe I would also like to see a contact form, but it's okay, it's not something necessary. So be a little bit careful about the responsiveness. And again, I checked your project into different kind of fonts and I still had some responsiveness issues. I'm not sure if you are aware of that. I'm not sure if you paid attention to that or not, but again, try to be a little bit more careful, since the first thing that you say here is that you create responsive websites. I would expect, you know, that the responsiveness would be on point, but it's not actually on point. Alright guys, that was my review for today. That was today's video. I really hope that you like it. I see now in the comments that you guys have submitted one more project. This is really cool. The upcoming days you will have your project reviewed for free. If you have like any other suggestion, now it's the right time to add it in the comments. And if there isn't anything else, then I would like to remind you to please like, share this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm wishing you all a beautiful day, a beautiful week. Stay productive, do the best that you can do, and always help others. That's it. Have a beautiful night and see you really soon. Bye bye.